Hey guys, it's me, G Marie. I am so I don't know if you can hear me, but I am just so so upset right now that like I can't even breathe. That's how upset I am and how much my anxiety spikes up. And when I talk to certain people, I feel like there's no way out. I have to talk to this person in regards to my children, and every time I talk, it's just him talking and me. Well, I'm talking, but I don't get listened to. I don't get acknowledged. I don't get any feedback. It's just that person having their own monologue about the situation. And the situation is my son, and well, mostly my son and my daughter, but I'm not able to reach them. This is why I had to speak with him. I usually avoid uh, speaking to him because of this reason. Nothing gets solved. And so I was calling my daughter, which she has a cell phone, which I kind of was not approving of that. But he got her a cell phone anyway. He got her like the best phone there is out right now, over my phone and even over his phone. It's ridiculous the way that he is, like, very materialistic. Um, so let me calm down. So I'm trying to reach her on her phone. She doesn't answer. Like, half of the time she does not answer or text back. So, I'm like, okay, well, a few days go by and I want to speak to them. I want to speak to my son, especially. He doesn't have a phone. He's younger, and you know, I'm trying to make an effort, and so I have to. I have no choice but to call the father up and ask him, can I please speak to my kids? That's basically what I called for. Okay, I just called to speak to my kids. I didn't call to speak to you, or explain anything to you, or give you more information about my situation. None of that. But he still tries, and I'm like, okay, can I speak to my son, my daughter? I try to call them. They don't answer. I just wanna see how they are. And then he says, well, you gotta call her phone. You gotta call her phone. Even though I just said, I couldn't get in touch with her. And he's just like, well, your son wrote you a letter, and he misses you. He wants to see you. And he sent a letter with his picture in it and stuff like that. And then he's kind of trying to put it on me, like, why haven't I gone to see him? Well, you know what? He took the kids 10 hours away from where I'm living now. I have seriously no money. He left me with nothing. I didn't get a settlement or any of those things from him. I didn't get nothing from him. He actually stole money from me. He owes me money. And then he has the nerve to say that I should make an effort to go and see my son, which is 10 hours away into some state that I've never even been in. And I don't have a car. Financially, it's going to take me a lot of money and time to go through that, to go there and to come back, or for any length of time. I can't even stay there because where am I supposed to be staying? Do I know anybody in that state? No, absolutely not. He doesn't even know anybody in that state. He just stuck himself there with his girlfriend because his girlfriend was there. So who's selfish here? Anyway, so it's like, oh, well, you need to make an effort to see them. Really? This is too much. It's been too much for the longest time. Like, I've been having to deal with this for years, and there's no justice. There's no justice. This is the wrong thing to do. Like, why do you even take the kids away from their mother? I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm struggling, yeah, because I had to leave him. But I'm doing everything I can to get myself out of the hole I'm in. And this shit is ridiculous. Then he just takes me, he kicks me when I'm down, when I'm low on money. That's where he found his chance. You know, when you're most vulnerable is when they want to attack you. That's how cowardice they are. They're real cowards. And this is just it never ends. Now what am I supposed to do? Start crying and get depressed over this that I can't even see my own son, my daughter? That he brainwashed them to thinking that there's some way that I could actually go and see them. Like they're so close to me. They're 10, I'm not exaggerating. They are 10 hours away and that's driving, okay? That's an expense to pay to get over there with no car. Then you have to rent a car. I guess I would have to rent a car. And then I would have to pay the gas. Then I would have to get a hotel, I guess. A hotel. I can't even go on a vacation. I'm going to go and do that for 1 day, 2 days. And the guy has 2 cars. Actually, three. Because, well, she has a car and he has 2 cars. I have nothing. I was left with nothing. The car we had together, he instead of giving me the car or letting me use the car, he just got it repoed. And the car that he has now, he must have got co-signed or something for it under her name because he has a repo on his record. He has a couple of other things on there financially, and so what am I supposed to do? My son is only 8 years old. Okay, he doesn't understand the distance. He doesn't understand why I left their father to begin with. Um, he doesn't know, and I'm not going to tell him. He doesn't know that he's been in jail multiple times for domestic violence. He doesn't know that. It's all about winning to him. It's like a big game, and I'm the loser, and he's the winner. That's how he sees it. And there's no there's no humanity in a person like that. There's no fairness. There's no compromise. Um, so you can't. I can't work with a person like that. He gypped me out of money that was owed to me. I mean, I don't even know how the court system released him out of jail, and then he can just go get a job anywhere, and there's no record on him. Really, like he has multiple arrests, multiple credit marks on his credits. He owes people money. He has an eviction. It's just like, the list goes on and on. If you really want to go and investigate this person and do a good investigation, you'll find all of that. But they're con artists. I can't beat that. Like so untruthful and sneaky like that. You know, I'm more of an open book type person. If you're personal with me, like we're intimate together, yes. Um, and then for some reason, these kinds of people they prey upon that, and this has been going on for years. I've had enough. I've had enough, and I don't know what to do. A lawyer is gonna cost me money. The lawyer, who knows what he's gonna do on his end? He'll get himself a lawyer too, and he'll be a better lawyer because he'll have more money. Because there you go. I don't have that kind of money. So yeah, it's so easy to tell somebody to get a lawyer or get the courts involved, but there's an inequality in that. So, and then you're stuck with whatever they tell you to do. And that's another thing. I mean, not only are you gonna be controlled by the person that's trying to control you, you're gonna be controlled by the court system. and however he's going to portray himself and all of that, I already know what he's gonna do. So I'm gonna be the one to look bad. I'm sure of it, especially since she has a uh, family of police. I guess I think she said. Um, so they have the upper hand on me. That's what I'm saying. Um, branches on down. So, so yeah, I'm really at at a disadvantage in this situation, and I just wanted to vent about it because I'm so very upset. And so I wasn't able to talk to them. And not only that, while I was on the phone, he was just like talking to someone else, which he does all the time, you know? Like, why are you even answering the call if you can't talk to me? I don't understand it. I know, I understand it, but it's just so hard to, it's so hard to accept that somebody that you gave your heart to and your life to and your trust in since you were so young, for them just to turn around like they don't know you, that you're a nuisance to them, and they have no responsibility in anything. If it was up to me, I'd just be able to walk away, but I can't because I have the two kids with them. They're my kids, you know. I, I'm seriously, I'm gonna run away soon, and I'm not talking to anybody anymore. And my family isn't the kind of family that can help me with this. They'll just kick me when I'm down and make it worse because they're also in the same little, club, it seems. They work out of the same playbook. With the same kind of person. That's why I met up with a person like him, because my own parents are like that. You try to run away from that and you end up getting worse, finally worse. This is just like a cruel game. A lot of people, they don't understand what it's like for survivors of these kind of abuses. It's gonna take me a long time in therapy, and I have to go no contact. They're making me sick. They're making me slide back downwards in my progress. But I know when I do the permanent no contact, I'm gonna be completely alone, and that's scary. That's scary for me. That's scary for anybody, I would think. Because most people have like a good backbone. They have a good family structure behind them, and in case anything happens, they have a place to fall and get back up. But not for people like me. And there's many other people like this. It's not just me. So I'm speaking for all these people that struggle daily. They look around and other people don't have the same problems. They don't have any idea what it's like. And just thinking about what I've been put through gets me so angry. And yes, envious in a way too. Because, everyone's affected differently. We're not all affected the same way when something bad happens to us. Or if there's a series of events that happen to us, we're not going to respond the same way. And people don't understand. I lose my temper a lot. I get so angry. It looks like I'm crazy. But in reality, this is my responding to the injustices. And I had enough of it. There's a point where it's like, whoa, okay, get the fuck away from me, all you fucking people. That's how I feel. Like, stay away from me if you're gonna come and hurt yourself. It's that simple. But, that's why I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make decisions. And whatever decision it is that I make, no matter how good it looks and how much of an accomplishment it is that I went through all the steps and I did it correctly, and I followed through. At the end, it still feels like there's something wrong or something I missed, or that wasn't the right thing to do. Like, my head always goes wild like that because I have no structure. I mean, I was modeled behaviors that I found out later in life that were bad behaviors and not good to have. So I'm trying to be a better person, but these people are always going to be the way they are. And that makes it really hard to keep trying and working on it. The only option is to get rid of the people that are like that. And I know that. So, alright, guys, I'll do another video. Thanks for listening, and like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Bye.